Hey everybody, how you doing? Dash and Dave here again. Alright, Saturday, September 3rd, 2022, 7:30 in the morning. Leaving Nevada here, heading towards Ames. Gonna do a ride along. You're gonna ride with me for my very first ever football Saturday. Last fall when I was learning the gig economy and just kind of playing around and testing, never worked a Saturday that they played football at Iowa State University in Ames, Iowa. I did do a couple Saturdays where they were away, and I did one Sunday after a football game Saturday that was a complete shit show. I put a video up on that. So, and the reason that is Perkins is very, very popular on Sunday after football games, and they had like 40-50 minute wait times for the sit down crowd. Their kitchen crew was not that best, and I was waiting a half hour or more for the pickup deliveries. Same thing with Village Inn. Now, Perkins has done a lot in the last few months here with their staffing, and they're much, much better. So now I don't know about here on football Saturday how many people will be ordering Perkins or how many people are going to go have pancakes before game day. So this is all brand new. I mean, I know the town, of course, and I've developed routes and shortcuts and everything, and a couple of my routes are not going to be available because of where the football stadium is located. I drive by it, you've probably seen in some of my other videos, dozens of times a day. Highway 30 is going to be an issue. Game time is at 1:30, so using Highway 30 to get from the Duff Zone over to the West Zone is going to be an issue. However, most of the people that are showing up via University Boulevard off of Highway 30 stay in the right-hand lane, so maybe the left-hand lane will be, available for me. Lincoln Way, which is just, a quarter of a mile north of the football stadium, generally not a lot of traffic there because everybody comes in from the south. That's the way it's designed. So it'll be real interesting to see how this all works out. Brand new to me. I have no idea what to expect. It's not busy right now. I do have a start time in a half hour, so that means in 45 minutes here I'll be able to dash now. I'll get all the apps going, Grubhub and Uber Eats. What I'll do is I'll screenshot everything. Basically me shouting at the dash cam for the audio. I'll put up a screenshot of the order, explain why I'm going to take it, why I'm not going to take it, yada yada yada, and we'll just see how this goes. Brand new to me. I mean, this is going to be kind of interesting, kind of fun. Could be a complete cluster. Could be dead. Who knows? I mean, the kids are all hung over. New proactive incentive. Let's see what that is. That's not until tonight. That doesn't mean anything to me. 11:30 p.m. So, yeah, it's going to be real interesting to see how this all works. The $10 million pedestrian sky bridge is completed for the parking lots, the RV parking lots on the east side of University Boulevard. Everybody used to just, cross willy-nilly wherever they could. And they put in that bridge, they put in fencing, so everybody has to funnel down to this skywalk bridge, which is roughly at the 50-yard line of the stadium there. So some of these people are going to have literally, I'm not shitting, a mile walk to get to the stadium from the preferred parking lots that used to be a 500-foot walk, okay? So, I mean, that sky bridge is damn near a half mile. So, anyway, yeah, that's going to be real interesting. And you can't cut, you can't jump, because, like I said, they've got fencing up. There's going to be cops there. They did some stories on the local news about it, even where there's no fencing, and you could just literally walk across the street. They're telling you to walk a quarter mile to the sky bridge, so they're going to be proactive on that stance. And, that's just, I'm sure that's to ease the traffic, the vehicle traffic. So anyway, beautiful day, only going to be about 80 degrees today. It was like 95 yesterday, hot day. Very unusual this time of year, they say, but I kind of remember the first few football games being real hot. I used to tailgate about 20 years ago. It started me and a buddy on a tailgate of a Ford Ranger and got up to motorhomes, and I even owned a mini school bus that I had all painted up and everything. Had a restaurant booth in the back of the school bus. I was thinking to myself this morning, and as I was thinking about what I wanted to say, you know, for this intro here, and I thought, you know what, I've never digitalized all of those pictures of that era. And, you know, so I've got a scanner. I need to get on that, and I'll put a video out sometime whenever I get around it of my mini tailgate school bus. So anyway, okay, so when I get into town here, we're going to fire up the apps. I may drive out to the football stadium and just take a look so we can get some video of that Sky Bridge and the RVs and the crowd right now at 7:30 in the morning. It's full, I'll tell you. They let them come in a day ahead of time. Yesterday they were pulling in all the RVs and everything, the school buses. So I may try to run through that area just to get some initial video, and then we'll just we'll learn. We'll run with our gut, run with what the strategies that we know, and see what happens. All right, there we go at 7:33. Dunkin' Donuts out to Dickinson and Mortensen Road. That's just, you know, a mile. Showing me 7 miles because I'm so far away from Dunkin'. But 7:49, start the day off. We will take that. All right, so at 7:33 there, we got that Uber Eats offer. And then now we just went blood red here on Doordash. So I got the Doordash app going. Very good sign that I get the Uber Eats so far away from Dunkin' Donuts, you know, 7 miles. Hadn't even really crossed into the Ames border yet. And, you know, that's the other thing that I was going to mention that I didn't, you know, football Saturday, how many kids are going to be out here Uber eating and Door Dashing and Grubhubbing, or are they partying, playing beer pong and rooting on the team? By the way, we're playing Southeast Missouri State. You know, the first couple games of any college football season is when the home team, if you will, in Division I there, bus in and pay $50,000 for a little team to come in so we can thrash them and start out the year 1-0. That has not always worked out to our advantage at Iowa State University here. So anyway, and then talking about Perkins, I was talking to one of the hostesses at Perkins yesterday about today, Saturday, and Sunday specifically, and she says, I hope we lose. She goes, it's never as crowded and as busy when we lose as when we win. So anyway, she hopes we lose. All right. Well, let's go to Dunkin', get that order, then we're going all the way out to West Ames. We'll drop it off and just see what happens here. All right, they got tailgating all the way out here now. They just built that parking lot. That's a brand new parking lot off to our left that we just passed. Kids out here playing the honk game. At Beach Road. Hey guys, you're on YouTube! Studio Daveed! All right there, that Chick-fil-A 725, that's a pretty good order really, but I'm going in the opposite direction, so I can't take it. I'd never get to the Chick-fil-A store on time, so I had to decline that one. But if I'd been sitting there at Chick-fil-A or Panera, that would have been a good order.
In a quarter mile,
there's a school bus.
On South Dakota Avenue,
nice one.
Coming left lane.
All right, again, there's a Chick-fil-A all the way 5 miles east of me from my location. So once we get this 2 drinks dropped off here, we're going to basically make our way back to the east side, Duff side. It sure looks like Chick-fil-A is hitting hard, so we're going to head that way after this delivery. All right, there's Grubhub. Take a look at what they got today. Wendy's, heading to Nevada. $11.23. I do not go to that Wendy's anymore, period. Goodbye. Rejected. Alright, we're heading west here on Mortensen Road. Right up here is University Boulevard. Just to my left will be the stadium. We'll let these cars get by. I want to be in the left lane. This will probably be the only time today I can take this route. Alright, come on through, asshole. Had my signal on for a reason. Take no prisoners. Alright. Off to our left here is Ryman Gardens. That's where the world's largest gnome sculpture is at. They have a lot of eclectic things, displays and all that. That little path that you walk through. You know, one time there was large mosquitoes and bugs all made out of wrought iron, you know, from local artists and stuff like that. Neat place to visit. Not seeing a whole lot here right there. Yeah, right up here is University Boulevard. We see all the ISU flags on the pickup trucks. Right off there to the left, they have the gates. They'll be shutting a lot of this down. And then once we hang a left here, we'll see the stadium. We'll drive underneath the $10 million Skywalk Bridge. Off to our right will be massive parking. There's, I think the stadium seats 60,000, something like that. Back in the day, over 20 years ago, when I used to tailgate, we were lucky to have 15,000 people show up. Yeah, this will be the only time today I can be on this road. Welcome to Iowa State University. Lots haven't filled up yet. It is only 8 o'clock. There's the stadium. Party time. And here is the new $10 million pedestrian sky bridge. All brand new parking lots. Hilton Coliseum just to our south here. A lot of parking lots to be filled up. This is the parking lot we used to party at back in the day. Like I said, they're not allowed to jump the street anymore. I think they've got to walk all the way back to that pedestrian bridge. There's the Haunted Forest. That's a fun place to go to Halloween. Alright, ooh, $30 parking, is that all? Okay. Alrighty, so we're heading toward Chick-fil-A, Panera Bread. It's 8 o'clock, Tropical Smoothie has opened up. How's my coffee doing? I've got a couple more minutes. We'll, boy, that sun's bright. Keep your windshield clean, guys and girls, for that glare. Alright, so, nothing's happened here. Nothing's rang out since we started that little trip through the University football stadium area there. So we'll just wait for the dings and the pings and the cowbells. All right, so I got my favorite smoothie, which is a Mocha Madness with half the coffee, so I don't get too jittery. I'm talking to Audrey, who has worked here long enough. She was here a year ago, And she said, you know, because this is my first football Saturday. And I said, so what's it like? And she said about the hour before the game, they are slammed, and about an hour after the game, they are slammed. So that's good to know. We had that Grubhub Dunkin', but it's too far away heading west. And here we have the sound of Doordash, Tony calling me. Taco John's right across the street, 1.2 miles away, and the physical address is East 7th that way. Been there before. It's 1.2 miles, 675. Yeah, we're going to take that one, absolutely. As slow as it's been. So, yeah, we take that one every day, all day long. All right, so I'm at Taco John's here, picking up that order, and this one comes up from Grubhub, starting at Dunkin' Donuts, going to Huxley, Iowa, about 10 miles south of Ames. You know, originally glancing at this, I said to myself, no, I'm not going to take it. But then, wow, $22? You have to. I have to. Since it's pretty slow right now, you know, not a lot of dings, pings, and cowbells, we're going to go ahead and take it. It's only going to come down to about $1 a mile, pretty much highway speed, highway miles, $22 revenue for about, say, 45 minutes, where even if it might be an hour total. I'm going to be a little late getting to the Grubhub because we got to go to East 7th here, drop off this Taco John's, and then we're running right back out to Dunkin' where we were before, pick up that order, hit Huxley, and then back up to Ames. All right, it's about 8:45. Pickup time here at Dunkin' was 8:33. I got here at about 8:43, roughly 10 minutes late to the pickup time, and I still was in there for about 4 minutes waiting for them to package up the order. There's about a dozen people in there. That's pretty busy for Dunkin', plus the drive-through. And I was kind of thinking to myself, quite possibly here when we get back in town after this run to Huxley, that depending on my spidey sense, might have to pass on other Dunkin' offers right now before the game, because they just get slammed so easily, and it can take a long time for pickup. So let's just say I'd been in the Dunkin' parking lot when this Grubhub to Huxley came through. I would have been there for 15 minutes waiting for them to get the order prepared. So anyway, all right, so we've had a couple of hits. The Chick-fil-A, the Taco John's, and then the Uber Eats one that's escaping me right now. You're seeing it right here. Of course, I couldn't take any of those. Two of them were $4 1/4, kind of cheap orders, and nowhere near where I was at, because we're going to Huxley anyway. Take a look at this one here real quick on Doordash. Red card order contains alcohol. Gee, what a surprise. I don't do alcohol orders. I never have, and I never will. That's just my personal choice. And quite frankly, from the offers that I have seen on the Shop and Deliver that contain alcohol, the payouts are not that good for what I would consider them saying if you do the alcohol jobs, they're higher payouts. You know, 6 1/4, that one was $10.25. 6 1/4, you know, to go get a case of beer for somebody, if you will, in my opinion, is not that much. That is not a high-paying order. I see $6.25s all the time from Chick-fil-A. So anyway, I don't do alcohol orders, period. All right, gonna run to Huxley, make this delivery, come back. Probably it's 8:45. We'll see you when we get back into town here. right, just got that Huxley run done. Just got back into the Doordash zone, 9:15. I got the order offer at 8:30. That's when I started the clock on this. So 45 minutes, $22.24, 20 miles even. Had a nice chat with the lady in Huxley, the customer. It was on the north end of Huxley, so I didn't have to go into the town proper, so quick in and out. And she was unaware of the Amazon Grubhub partnership. I clued her in on that. I don't know if that program's still going on, where you get a whole year of the Grubhub monthly pass waived because you're an Amazon Prime member. And I was chatting with her about how much she paid for the order, you know, kind of learning this Grubhub thing. She tipped me $15, so $7 was the base Grubhub pay based on time and mileage, yada, yada, yada. She found that interesting. We both, you know, learned a little bit there. So anyway, it's a really good possibility I would not have made $22 in the last 45 minutes just through Grubhub, just through DoorDash and Uber Eats and, you know, some in-town jobs. I'll throw up here real quick. Had an Uber Eats offer for the West McDonald's coming in around $7, $7.55, and that's when I was like 2 miles outside of Ames. So again, it's good that I'm getting these order offers so far away, if you will, like when I was coming into town and then, you know, heading to Huxley there. You know, maybe I'm one of the few players out here for Uber Eats, because if somebody was sitting at that McDonald's, they would have gotten the order, not me. So anyway, all right, back into town here, and we're about, you know, an hour and a half into it. We're so far at $36, hour and a half. That's pretty good. And we'll just see what keeps on going on, because like I said, this is all brand new to me. What's going to happen here in the next couple hours as we get closer and closer to game time. All right, 9:20, just ended that last little video piece. Get this Taco Bell, 2 miles, $5.75. Decline, I don't go to Taco Bell. All right, and right on the heels of that Taco Bell is a DoorDash McDonald's, 8:25, 4.5 miles. It goes to the north end of town, away from the stadium. I generally, this time of morning, it's 9:15, 9:20. I may have to go through the drive-thru. We'll see what happens here. 8:25. I'll wait a few minutes in the drive-thru. We'll take this one. We're going to be looking for cars in the parking lot. That'll tell me the lobby's open. I see cars in the parking lot. The lobby's open. Hot damn, they brought in enough people for game day Saturday. In fact, there's a lot of cars in the parking lot. Uh-oh. Might be a little bit of a wait here. All right, not too bad. Only about a 5-minute wait. So this is a 4.5 mile trip. 8.25. Fair amount of food here. Will there be a little hidden on here? You know, a quarter or 50 cents or maybe 75 cents. Unlikely, I'm going to say, that this is the full payout we're seeing here at 8.25. It's going up to a Richie Rich subdivision, a little bit further north than I like to go normally. It gets me out of the Duff zone, but today I think I'm going to take it. We just hear the cowbell there. Let's see what Grubhub has to offer. Panera Bread, going to Huxley, and I'm literally right here, a block from Panera Bread. It's only paying $10.14, so not much of a customer tip there. And so we're not going to take that one, and I'm going the opposite direction anyway by 5 miles, so we're not going to take that one there from Grubhub. And even if I'd just been sitting here in the Panera parking lot, I doubt if I would have. That was, you know, 50 cents a mile when you get down to it round trip. So, alrighty, we just keep going. We keep learning. Brand new game. All right, there's the cowbell. Grubhub. I'm just a mile or so from dropping off this Mickey D's. That's a Taco John's. Heading the opposite direction. $7. Grubhub, we're going to decline that one. We'll get back down in the Duff zone and see what else they have to offer. No hidden on that one, but you know, I took it on face value. That's okay. We'll take the 825. It's 9:40 in the morning. 2 hours and 10 minutes into my shift here. We're sitting at $44.73. You know that Huxley run, very good run. I'm going to remember that address. You know, she tipped really, really well. And looking on the map there, like I said, that was in the north end of Huxley, so I'll keep an eye on her, and she might become a repeat customer. All right, so things are good so far with this first football Saturday for me. Keep rocking. Okay, just refresh the Doordash app. The single hot spot in town is Perkins, down there on South Duff in the Duff Zone. I have not paid attention the 3 times I've driven by them to see what their parking lot looks like, so we're heading that way. That also gets us down there by Panera, Chick-fil-A, and Tropical Smoothie, so I need to go and see what the Perkins parking lot looks like. If we don't get any pings, dings, or cowbell before then, I'll go in and just talk to the gals and see how things are going. All right, just got this Tropical Smoothie offer, DoorDash. 3 1/4. It's 1.2 miles from my location. I normally don't take such a low-paying job. $3.75, I think I said. Yeah, $3.75. But it's literally, you know, just a few blocks away, really, down an apartment complex that's easy in, easy out. I don't think I'm going to have to walk any stairs, and it'll be ready there at Tropical Smoothie. So we'll add $3.75 to the pile here today. Yep, why not? Plus, we're not getting a lot of pings, dings, and cowbells. Pretty slow. I'm here at Grand and Lincoln Way. Got all the way from that McDonald's drop-off, you know, 3 miles down here, and this was, you know, the second one. So we'll go ahead and take it. $3.75 to the pile. Oh, now there's the cowbell. Let's see what the hub has to offer. Dunkin' Donuts. Going to Nevada. 14 miles total. It's showing 1496. Then 8 miles back. So we're looking at about 22 miles, $15. Oh man, this is a toughie. This is a toughie. Yeah, I got seconds here. Another $15. I'm taking it. Another $15 into the pile. I got to drive out. Well, you know what? Okay, I clicked accept. 3 miles. I'm gonna, damn it, I'm gonna unassign that. I'm gonna unassign that. So, more details. There's a problem. I can't deliver this order. It's something else. We're here to help. Uh-oh. All right. How do I... There's a problem. I can't deliver this order. Distance too far. Reject offer. Okay. All right. So, yeah, you know, in that split second that I took it, I hate undersigning on Grubhub, but I really don't care about my numbers too much on Grubhub on acceptance and rejection, yada, yada, yada. Second and third thought after I click that, it's like I'd have to go all the way out to Dunkin'. Remember I said maybe Dunkin' should not be on my list of restaurants right now because of being so busy. They might not have it ready. I could wait another 5 minutes and 30 minutes over to Nevada and then back. We'll just stay in town. So, yep, that was a little bit of an error on my part. We're not going to take that one. We will pick up this Tropical Smoothie and take it just about a half a mile south here, stay in town. Yep, that's what we're doing. All right, there's the Grubhub cowbell. They're not pissed at me for unassigning that last one. Let's take a look. McDonald's out in West Lincoln Way. It's going west. 678, 4.2 miles. Now, I just noticed that the McDonald's was a hot spot on Doordash, and they do some pretty good business out there. 10 o'clock. I think I'm going to stay on the east side for right now. I'm going to reject this Grubhub but maybe heading west to that West McDonald's is not going to be a bad thing to do later on. I want to get over here to Perkins. We're just pulling into the Panera area. Pulling into Panera here. There we got a Doordash. Chick-fil-A, 3.9 miles, $2.75. No tip, no trip, decline. Thank you very much. Order too small. All right, so we're just pulling into Panera here. Panera, not very busy. Parking lot, Perkins right in front of us with the big flag. A lot of parking lot left here. Well, the back lot's pretty full. I think I'm just going to run in and talk to the gals here real quick. Haven't gotten any offers from Perkins yet, and it is 10 o'clock. Perkins, they sell breakfast all day long. I've delivered some huge breakfasts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon to some of these people in town. Breakfast is good for any meal of the day, right? Right, you bet. All right, not very busy today, they say, but this is, Saturday, so everybody's out tailgating. They've got their food and everything. Tomorrow will be a whole different ball game. Where people are celebrating the win or hungover or whatever, and they need pancakes and bacon. So when I was inside talking to the gal, got this Casey's order, 375, 3.3 miles. That's an automatic decline. Seeing some pretty low ball offers here today. All right, quick tip. Got a hack, a modification for your insulated hot bag. Let's take a look inside. Ooh, what do we got there? Get a couple of these cardboard drink carriers and nest them together like that. You might have to ream out and cut some of the bottom one. Then nest those together. Put them into your hot bag. Now the one that's not cut, I always put towards the zipper. Okay, so you get some drinks and you put the drinks in there, then you put the bag in there, and then when you zip everything all up, it locks everything down. Never had a spill since then. All right, that's a quick tip for today. All right, I just got done shooting the video for that hack on the insulated hot bag, and get an offer for Village Inn here, 3.8 miles, 375. That's a decline. Then I get this $10.74 Uber Eats right there from Perkins, going way out West Ames. We'll take that one, absolutely. Remember, I wanted to maybe get out there to the West End on where McDonald's is at. Then we got this Village Inn order, 6 miles, $10, 2 orders. I don't like going to Village Inn, that's a decline. Then this Panera Bread order, 5.5 miles. I could have taken this one and doubled it with this run that I'm doing here. It's going in the same general direction, but I've been slowly weaning myself off doing the doubles. I have another contract strike. This is my second one, but the first one dropped off after 100 deliveries when I was too late to the restaurant. Now I wouldn't have been too late to the restaurant here, but I'm just not doing the doubles like I used to and pressing my luck. Take a quick look here at that's another Village Inn, but I'm not going to take this one because I'm already on the Uber Eats run, and generally I don't like to go to Village Inn for the most part. And then I got this McDonald's order, 2 miles, $3. That's definitely a decline. So we'll make this run out west. We'll take Highway 30 here and see what this looks like. Like I said before, with football traffic coming in, and we're starting to see that right now here on the left as they're all lined up to get onto South 16th, that the ones that are continuing on to Highway 30, there's a cop stopping there on Highway 30. Patrolman, I don't know if you can see that. Generally they stay to the right lane. Let's see, I have to yield. But anyway, yeah, the football traffic usually will stay in the right lane, and then I should be able to get by on the left lane out into West End town. Orders are starting to pick up. There's a Panera Bread, but we're nowhere near there, so that's a decline. This intersection right up here, University Boulevard, this is where they all peel off, and then the football stadium's just, quarter mile to the north. This will be stacked up all the way to highway. This will be stacked up to I-35, probably 2 miles south of us. Yep, they're starting to line up. There they are. I don't know if you saw that. Yep. Okay, so that's no longer an option. All right, that one there, Dunkin' Donuts, self-explanatory. I don't think we should go there. It's only $5. But we got a Doordash ding. At the same time, I'm right here at McDonald's, and it is McDonald's. Okay, so, yeah, there's the McDonald's right across the street from me. Just got that Uber Eats Perkins dropped off. $7.25. Going 3.1 miles to the north of us, and we're definitely going to take that. And now I'm going to go to the widget. I think I know where I'm going there. And yeah, Stang Road, north on Stang. Patrick, I've been to him many times. So, repeat customer, good payout, no hidden, I'm guessing. But $7.25, we will take it, add it to the pile. It is right about 10:30. I'm right at 60 bucks, 20 bucks per hour. You know, the mileage is not looking that great because of the Huxley run, but we're not, you know, really counting that. So, had a bunch of pings there, you know, we saw a bunch of pings and dings and cowbell, and then it kind of slowed down. The hot spots on the DoorDash app are changing every 10 minutes. In fact, the McDonald's here is no longer a hot spot, but I'm going to make it one, right? You bet. Hell yeah. All right, 50-cent hidden tip on that one. We'll take that every day. Then got the Freddy's there. Almost took that one. Get me back over to the east side. Right now we'll talk about this Papa John's. Boy, I tell you what, not had very good luck with Papa John's lately, so we're going to decline that one. So the Freddy's I was going to take, but then I thought, you know what? I need to go check things out. What's the parking like on Lincoln Way? You know, metered parking, Lincoln Way, the heart of campus town. So we need to run a little intelligence mission here to go check that out. And then we got the Dunkin', 8.5 miles, $7.75. And again, I think we're just going to kind of stay away from Dunkin' during the busy time here. I think that'd be the wise move. I just don't want to spend a lot of time waiting. So we're going to head up into Campus Town here. You got Freddy's, Potbelly, Blaze Pizza. We'll take a look at what things are going on up there. They've just all opened up at 10:30, and we'll see what it's like for parking and the crowds and everything, and go from there, determine whether or not we're going to put them in the list today. Cowbell. Panda Express on South Duff, delivering to the heart of Ames. 4.5 miles, $6.91. I kind of have a general rule for the most part. Nothing under $8 for Grubhub. I'm too far away. We're going to reject that one. But again, I like seeing these offers. It tells me I don't have a lot of competition out here. But that one I can't take. I'm just too far away. All right, I just mentioned that Potbelly was one of the restaurants here in Campus Town. They just opened up at 10:30. Here's one, 2.2 miles, $2.85. Decline. And I noticed Potbelly was a hotspot currently on the DoorDash app. So we'll get up here to Lincoln Way, hang a left, and we'll take a run through Campus Town here and see what we see. All right, that Potbelly was so bad they packaged it with another bad one, Cafe Baudelaire. Never been there yet for a pickup in Campus Town, so I'm not gonna bust my cherry here on that one today. 810, 3.3 miles, you know, on the metric there, it's not too bad, but it's 2 pickups, 2 deliveries, going way out west. That's a decline. I've kind of adjusted my parameters just a little bit. I'd like to see $9 minimum on 2 pickups, 2 delivery, stacked double orders. That's $4.50 a piece, and that's the bare minimum. I mean, I'd love to see 10 or 11, you know what I'm saying? So hang a left here on Lincoln Way. Right off to our right is Which Sub Sandwiches. No parking right here on Lincoln Way. You got to park around the corner. All right, and then we got Dunkin' Donuts here. We'll take a look at their drive-through and their parking lot. Have I made the right call to not come here the last couple times? Well, it doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. There's even parking available. Okay, so maybe I made a bad call on that one. We'll utilize that. If I get a Dunkin' now, I'll say, okay, let's go take a look at it. You know, apply the metrics. All right up here, off to our right, would be that Cafe Baudelaire, and their on-street parking is usually pretty bad, which means with them being right in the center of the block, I'd have to be a half a block away on one of the side streets. All right, and Doordash sings in. Casey's, 2.4 miles, $5.95. Now, you can see on the map here, those are literally right on top of each other. Go to the widget and find out it's 305 South 5th, an apartment. Okay, here's Welch Avenue on our right-hand side. I'm going to decline this one while we're here, and then I'm going to pull over and park. Right in front of us is Freddy's. There's a bunch of kids waiting for Ride. Okay, so we're here in the heart of campus. Like I said, you can see Freddy's right up there. And then one block further to our west in front of us is Blaze Pizza. Okay, now there's a Dunkin' Donuts. 5.3 miles, so we're seeing the total payout at $7.25, and it looks like it is going to 2601 East 13th. That is either the Arby's out there or a hotel. I've delivered to both. 725 Dunkin'. We know that Dunkin', you know what, I'm going to take that one. We're going to be just chasing the money and not really sticking in any one part of town. It'll be an easy drive. I don't have to worry about football.
Head east on Lincoln Way towards
I don't have to worry about football traffic. I'll just hang a right, get back to Dunkin'. We'll take the 725. We know that's the full payout. The hot spots have been changing, like I said, every 10 minutes. And when I was at the McDonald's here this last time, talking to the manager, he goes, we're hot, we're cold, we're hot, we're cold. So it's just kind of a fickle, funny crowd today. And like I said, this is my first time on a football Saturday. We're learning. I'm just going to be kind of chasing the money. And right now, 725 wins out. Now, something I've been doing this last week is I've mentioned it before that 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. is kind of the slow time in my market. Lunch rush is generally over at that time. All right, that's Grubhub telling me that new blocks are available. Thank you very much. I'm running. Okay, so 2 to 4 is the slow time in my market. I've been coming out here to Campus Town and hanging out in that time period around Freddy's and around Blaze and Pork Belly out here, and that's because I've noticed them be hot spots. The kids get out of class around 1 o'clock. They also get out of class around 2 o'clock, and I've seen them, you know, walking from the campus to the dorms and the apartment complexes. And so far this week, I think it's been like 3 or 4 days I've done that. It has really paid off. Because, you know, if I'm sitting out here in Campus Town near Freddy's or Blaze or Potbelly and one of the kids order from them, it's literally just a block away to the residence halls or a frat. And it's a really good pay metric on both, you know, time and mileage. So we're a little, you know, this is a totally different ball game for me. I'll beat that dead horse. You know, we just had a Freddy's. And then, you know, I was at Freddy's, but I decided to take this Dunkin'. We're going to run it all the way across town, back over near the Duff Zone, and we're just gonna, you know, be a ping pong ball, I guess, and chase the dollars and learn the market, work the market. We're just gonna, you know, learn the market, know the market, and work the market. Yowza. All right, wasn't too bad of a wait, only just a couple minutes, and they had it ready. I was gonna scoot north here and jump on 13th Street and take it all the way out to the East Arby's out on the interstate. Then I get this one here for Uber Eats. tropical smoothie pickup delivery to Nevada, $14.96. So we're going to scoot across town here on Lincoln Way. I've got to go this direction anyway to the Arby's to drop off this Dunkin' Donuts. And then we'll just take, quote, the back route into Nevada on this Uber Eats tropical smoothie for 15 bucks. It's straight up 11 o'clock. Life is picking up here in Nevada. Everybody's getting ready. We're still 2 hours from game time. Okay, there's the Grubhub cowbell. Come on, an easy pickup real close by going to Nevada. Come on, come on, come on. Nope, 2 pickups. It is going to Huxley, Panda, Mr. Beast. $20 payout, but I'm basically doing that right now with what I'm doing and a hell of a lot less miles. So we're going to do the double here. We're going to go ahead and make that run to Nevada and then come back into town. You know, that's just 7 miles. Everybody's walking towards the stadium here. I thought it was a 1:30 kickoff, so they're all heading to tailgates and where there is people gathered at the RVs and the school buses and everything else. So, but yeah, we'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll be back into town by about 11:30. My target today was 150, 160, not really knowing what the hell's going on. We're learning, we're having fun, we're making money, and doing okay. All right, there's another long distance Dunkin'. Boy, they should package that one with the one that was that we saw earlier. Anyway, yeah, we're not going to take that. Wouldn't take it anyway, based on the pay and the miles. Okay, so let me explain myself just a little bit here. You know, I'm out there at Dunkin', and I've got this order way out to the northeast corner of Ames on the Arby's, right at the interstate, and it's just literally on the edge of town. Nevada is just, you know, 6 miles away, so to speak. That's why I decided to take this tropical smoothie order for $14.96 into Nevada, because I'm practically halfway there already. So I'm at Tropical Smoothie, picking up the order, had to stop at the bathroom there. Uber Eats slams on a $10.68 order from Applebee's to Nevada, to a customer I've been to on many times. So this is turning out to be a banger here. Yeah, so we're looking at $32 here for the next hour of work. Hot damn, we'll do that every day. And my timing is looking good. I should be able to get down to Applebee's, get that picked up, and then spin 180 degrees and rip it off out to Arby's, get that dropped off, and then I scoot the back way into Nevada and make the 2 Uber Eats drop-offs. Wow, wow, wow. And you know, I can't take credit for any of it. It was all just dropped in my lap. Alright, Studio Daveed here. I fully intended to go back in Ames for at least another hour or so after making these deliveries here in Nevada, but it was about 11:30. My tummy was grumbling, I was hungry, and I just, to heck with it, I'm calling it a day. Didn't make my daily target of 150 like I was hoping to, but I learned a lot. As we saw there, order offers were hot, then they were cold, then they were hot, then they were cold. As I was driving to Nevada to drop off these last 2 orders for Uber Eats, the Doordash, while I was in the zone, was just pinging hard. Things were really picking up, and I asked myself, do I really want to go back into that mess? And I said no. I am going to go in on Sunday. I won't be fighting the traffic near as much, and put in maybe a full day on Sunday and see what happens after game day on Sunday. ISU did win. It was basically a scrimmage as intended. Final score, 42-10. Southeast Missouri was our opponent. Thank you very much, guys, for coming up and playing. All right, let's take a look at the numbers. I worked for a total of 4.25 hours across all 3 platforms. I had 10 jobs. Payout was $103.95, which comes out to $24.45 an hour. That was really good. You know, that was that Huxley run, that $22.24 with Huxley, plus the banger double Uber Eats into Nevada. That really made the day. Drove a total of 70 miles, which came out to $1.48 a mile, right at my 150 minimum that I usually try to attain. You know, want to see it above 150, but 150 right now with the gas prices the way they are, I can make that work. Alright guys and gals, that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully you can take something from this video and put it to use for yourself. Thanks for coming along for the ride, and hope to see you next time.